Well, hello everyone. This is Michelle, and I'll be sharing a reflection of the Instructional Design, Digital Media, New Tools, and Technology course. First, I would like to share an overview of actually what led me to this course. I hold over 15 years in the training and development industry. I started off by achieving the Certificate of Training and Development, or in other words, adult education, to ongoing professional development, which eventually led me to this course. I have a joy of lifelong learning, which led to numerous industries, diverse audiences, joining learning communities, professional networking, to even entrepreneurship of starting my own business. And it allowed me to join another learning community, continue to stay abreast of trends in relation to digital technology and tools, as well as prepare for the 21st century of learning. In this presentation, I will be covering how my learning experiences throughout this course will guide me in further achieving academic and work-related goals for Web 2.0. My plan to emerge technologies within a learning environment, and my vision for the future of technology as for the 21st century. Next, I will share my challenges, epiphanies, and best experiences. Throughout the course, I experienced a number of challenges. However, the epiphanies and new experiences of learning tools I found to be invaluable and taken me to a higher level of understanding and applying digital media, new tools, and technology, best practices, and numerous ways of student engagement. This will truly expand job opportunities with the training and development industry, add to my professional development, and benefit my business. Some epiphanies I had were: 1. Being able to utilize my transferable skills. 2. The examples shared throughout the course on the discussion board. 3. The extensive number of free tools available and their ease of use. And 4. Shared best practices and resources. The main challenges I experienced were figuring out starting points for each activity. I tend to be a visual learner. Therefore, I would usually first map out on paper the structure of my assignments, second, add the content, then integrate creativity to make them flow and ways to build engagement. The epiphany of this is now realizing that I was actually storyboarding throughout the course all along. I happen to be a research guru, so whenever I faced a technical challenge, I would go to YouTube to glance at brief demos and or tutorials to help build my understanding and visually observe how-to videos. This actually was a good experience because it allowed me to step out of my comfort zones. Some examples were closed captioning, exploring new digital media such as learning management systems, authoring tools, software add-ins, open source and freeware, audio and video creation, collaboration tools, cloud-based tools, and even graphic design. I enjoy being a self-starter for technology as my major learning style is hands-on. My best experiences I had was the opportunity to apply what I learned to real-life scenarios in current initiatives. This really gave me a sense of accomplishment throughout the course. Next, my academic goals for Web 2.0. As an advocate for lifelong learning, I look forward to optimizing my new knowledge and skills academically and within the workforce. This course has motivated me to take more courses, provided as massive open online courses, in actually which I already signed up for 2. Learning to teach online on the Coursera platform, and inclusive leadership training, becoming a successful leader, which is also available on the edX platform. As for my work-related goals, my list is surprisingly long. However, it is based on current initiatives from my business and my career transition of getting back into the workforce. Many of them I learned throughout the course. This includes Adobe Spark, for advertisement and keynotes. Audacity for posting podcasts on my company website. Google Suite as a private and/or custom shared platform with my clients. Poll Everywhere, which will be a powerful tool for me to give my learners the opportunity to be more engaged. Also, enhance learning through consultation, ask questions anonymously to avoid being timid, will enable collaborate questioning and thinking, increase my learners' retention, and put forward new ideas. Social media, to post videos, work samples, and best practices of working with past clients. This would include YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. Free learning management systems, such as TempShare and SCORM Cloud, throughout beta and development phases for reviews collaboratively with my clients. Create an e-portfolio and online resume using Canva. My company website, to make use of the free tools and platforms which I learned, and last but not least, implement an accessibility technology and strategy. These are all very effective and efficient tools which will add a tremendous amount of value to my current and potential new clients' projects, along with qualifications for available job opportunities. Emerging technology and learning goals. The Week 2 activity provided me the opportunity to create a strategic learning plan for Web 2.0 tools, in which I'm excited to say I accomplished many of the identified deadlines, and some even before the expected deadlines. This includes podcasting, creating videos with closed captions, blogging, and research of tools for online assessments, and even began creating an e-portfolio. As for emerging technology goals, I tend to focus on accessibility tools, best practices, and legislations. This would include Amara, YouTube, and authoring tools. For closed captions, these are numerous closed caption value propositions. This encompasses accessibility for the deaf and hard of hearing, visual impairments, ESL, or in other words, English as a second language viewers, flexibility to view anywhere, reusability, navigation, SEO, or in other words, discoverability, and used as a source for translation. Web content accessibility guidelines testing and evaluation tools, such as Wave and A-Checker. Screen readers. Follow LinkedIn groups and e-learning communities to learn best practices. And lastly, take ongoing free webinars and attend events to deepen my knowledge of the legislations, including Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0, AODA, or in other words, Accessibility Ontario's Disability Act 2005, Universal Design for Learning 2.0, Section 508, ADA 1990, and lastly, Authoring Tools Accessibility Guidelines 2.0. My vision for the future of the 21st century. The 21st century model is accredited, and I found it portrayed by many sites, including accredited information technology and learning sites, along with the International Society for Technology in Education Standards, or also known as ISTE. This encompasses the 4 C's: critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. I believe it to require many skills for the coming future, if not now. My vision revolves around skills and continuous transition. Skills such as being a critical thinker, an innovator, a problem solver, an effective decision maker, a self-directed learner or self-awareness, information and media literate, civically engaged, economically literate, whole cross-cultural sensitivity, adaptable and open to change, resilience, and very engaging. Transition would be broad and fast-paced. The millennials are already at a point where they expect everything at their fingertips with short attention spans. They live in an interactive, on-demand digital culture where they are used to accessing media whenever and wherever they want. Some that I can come up with from my own thoughts are on-site post-secondary degrees and certificates will become minimal or obsolete. Also, personal and professional development will be 100% self-directed. Another one, virtual reality will soon become a standard way of teaching and/or learning. Another one, the transition from learning to learning how to learn. Digital media, technology, and tools will soon become the norm in all aspects of life. Daily tasks, medically, physically, emotionally, and even leadership. We should never take lifelong learning for granted. We must take every opportunity to learn and then apply it, both personally and professionally. I will end off on my own personal quote. The only limitations we have in lifelong learning are the ones that we consciously set. Thank you.